Hello everyone, my name is Tony. Today I'm gonna talk about how the river made Chimps fuller. How does it from winter? Long time ago, populations of apes lived in the middle of the jungle, eating the plentiful plants on the ground, which are essentially searching out rare fruit in the trees. But as the one shallow Congo River in the middle of the range started to get wider and deeper, the ape population was split to the north and south of the river contained the exact same kind of ape. They were now faithfully confirmed to separate from fossil evidence. We know those environments we ever so slightly different from each other. Just so happened on the side of the river and lots of more plants on the ground. And the north one of the river had the big mean gorillas. And most researchers think that these two small differences causes the group of apes to eventually split into two species, one that's flew running and one was super snuggly. Why did it end up so different? Well, if you were an ape north of the river, there was you were eating big, mean gorillas already eating them, so you be more likely to search out later. Fruit up to be more active. If you were more aggressive than northern apes, you be more likely to get more food when you did find it. And because you got more food, you not only be more likely used to that food as a way to attract a potential mate. On the other hand, if you were an amiable ape living in the north, you likely less food and fewer opportunities to mate. But south of the river, there would likely be plenty of brown plants to grow. No gorillas, so being aggressive wouldn't get you more food. In fact, in the place where there was no reason to fight over food, being a jerk can make you an outcast, an easier target for predators, and much less likely to find a mate. But if you were an able in the low south, you'll likely make more friends and thus be less likely to be eaten by a predator and more likely to get a produce. After thousands of generations, these life changes, the adventures, needs, and traits lead to entirely new species north of the river. Gorilla country was stuck in. Regressive apes likely to attack outside they came across. These are chimpanzees. The whole south was packed with Bohemian seamen that took felines to such an extreme that they were more likely to make love than war. These are bonus. Now, we aren't sure exactly how much the gorillas matter versus the vegetation, and there may have been other factors that contributed to the split, but when the Congo River got big, it turned the apes into the species, one that's soft, one flexed with fighting, and another that's soft by cuddling. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.